you were home more, you'd actually be able to be here and see what goes on and maybe help us. But no, you're never home. Okay, I need that back. Okay. Yeah, I'll rip you off.
Another that's yours?
No.
I can relate to this situation. My parents were
Yep.
exactly like
We're
this
ready.
when I was 16.
Oh,
Yes, exactly.
Nothing. Okay.
Like really freaking strict and everyone would
Okay.
shit they cup.
Okay.
I'm
I would
gonna
like
be like not impressed with you because I'm just like.
Okay, Krista.
Okay, go.
I would like to welcome you guys to the session today. Just a couple of housekeeping items to start with. I will be taking notes, but you can see them at any time. They're just for my record and to make sure I know what's going on. Sorry. Also, anything said in here today will remain confidential unless needed to be brought up. So I would like to go around the circle and for you guys to say your names and to say what you think has brought you in today. I'll start with you, Alice.
Well, I'm Alice. These are my two kids that I brought with me on here because I have a few concerns about my children. I'm just a little worried about them. I believe Paul's aggression is starting to take a toll on our family, and I don't know what's causing it or anything, and I'm just worried about my daughter, Allie. She's been lying a lot lately and sneaking around, and you know, I think she's changing way too quick, and for her, she's just acting different from her age. She's only 16. I feel like she's growing up a little too fast.
Yeah, I'm 16, so let me grow up.
Okay, I'm just gonna redirect this. So, Paul, why do you think you are here today?
Well, this alley is found.
How is it my fault?
The reason we are here.
You're supposed to say what instead of Paul.
Shh.
It's okay.
The reason why we're here.
And then you can jump in.
And what is that?
I don't know.
Okay. So, Ali, what do you think has brought you guys in today?
Well, first of all, my stepdad is an asshole because he doesn't let me do anything. He doesn't let me go hang out with my friends when I want to. He suspects that I'm doing drugs and sleeping with every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the freaking neighborhood. Like, I only have 3 boyfriends. Like, I don't know what he doesn't understand about that. Like, I'm not having sex with them. Plus, like, Mom doesn't do anything about it. Hint, hint. And, I'm just feeling like a prisoner in my own house. Like, I can't do anything. Like, so I end up sneaking out.
Well, Al, if you didn't lie to us, maybe we'd let you do more things.
Well, if you weren't such a controlling biatch all the time, then I wouldn't run away, right?
I'm gonna hope, or I'll cut that.
Like, jeez, let me do what I want.
I'm gonna ask that we keep
Run
the
away.
swearing to a minimal, and that we don't verbally abuse other members of the family. Alice, where's Bert?
Well, we got into a fight, and he's using to come.
And why was that? Or, sorry, what was the fight about? May I ask?
Well, he says I'm always depressed, and I'm too lazy and have no motivation to do anything. So, I told him that when we come here, we're going to have to talk about our family issues, and he did not like that at all. He said if we talk about
he's
that,
an asshole.
Allie.
You need to let your mother speak right now. And like I said at the beginning, I would like you to keep swearing to a minimal. Go ahead, Alice, sorry.
He said he wouldn't come if we talked about our family problems. He said that there was no issues in our marriage, but then he stormed out, told me he wanted nothing to do with me, my bratty kids.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't come back.
I'm gonna let your mother speak. So tell me a little bit more about that and how it made you feel.
I'm just fed up with always fighting with him and sick of having really low income. I feel like he can do so much better, have a better job, so me and my kids don't have to be struggling.
Yeah.
I think he is.
If he's lazy,
Callie.
that'd help.
I feel like he's
I
the
wish he
lazy
did.
one. He calls me lazy, but sometimes I feel like it's the opposite.
And yet you stay with him.
Okay, Ali, I would like you to be quiet while your mother's talking.
Sometimes I feel like I'm way too strict with my children, and it really upsets me.
Go ahead, Alice. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm hard on my kids sometimes, and
Yeah,
it's
you're
just
always
hard because of
depressed all the
my.
time.
Ali. Go ahead. Sorry, Alice.
Well, I do have depression, so it does take a toll on me sometimes, and I do love my kids very much, but it's a very hard situation right now between her lying and his aggression. Sometimes I'm just trapped, and that's why I don't know what to do.
So, Paul, do you know what's causing her aggression?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you must know something.
Well,
Because
maybe.
he freaks out over stupid things.
Okay,
maybe-
let Paul talk. It's his turn right now.
He'll freak out over the friggin' dryer not working.
Ali.
Who does that?
It's
Allie, if you
Paul's
speak
turn.
out one more time, you're going to be grounded when you get home.
Yeah, that's nothing new.
Go ahead, sweetheart.
Well, maybe it gives me a sense of control.
You seem to be feeling a little bit angry right now. Is that correct?
Well, I guess.
Okay, can you tell me a bit more about that?
No.
Okay, well, maybe we can talk about this next week then.
Maybe.
Okay. Ali, do you feel like you are maybe being a little bit sexually promiscuous?
No, I'm not having sex with them. Maybe I'm seeing them, but that doesn't mean I'm a slut.
I'm not saying you're a slut.
Well,
And I don't think your
apparently
mother is
my mom
saying-
and my stepdad do.
I just think having 3 boyfriends is a little much at the age 16. That's all. I'm a mother, and I'm allowed to be concerned for my daughter. You live under my household.
Well, I think my stepdad's a little much and you need to leave him.
No, Allie, that's not your choice.
Well, I feel like I'm trapped in my own house and I shouldn't feel like that. So I don't
And-
know what else am I supposed to do?
Sorry, I'm just gonna interrupt, Ali. What exactly has you feeling trapped in your own house?
Because he doesn't let me hang out with my friends and he thinks that I'm doing drugs and hanging out with the wrong people.
Well, your friends are doing drugs, so we have concerns.
Yeah, but
that
I'm
you
not,
are.
so you should trust me.
It's a little hard when all your friends are doing it.
Yeah, but you should trust me because I'm your daughter.
But if you're
And
not
I'm
doing
not
drugs,
to.
you don't need to hang out with people who are doing drugs. That's just our concern.
Well, those are my friends and I'm not going to judge them just because they do drugs. Like, come on, I'm not a judgmental person. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, well,
And
you
I
do
don't
drugs,
think your
so I'm not
mother's
gonna hang
saying
out
that
with
you
I
are
don't
a
know.
judgmental person. But I'm just saying,
You can do so much better than what you're doing.
I
right
think
now.
what she's saying is that she's concerned
Yeah, at
for
least
your
I go to
safety.
school and I'm
and
not
that-
We're happy
hanging
that
out
you
with my
go to
friends
school.
every single day. I actually go to school, yeah, my marks might not be very good, but I still go. Like, I don't know what else you want from me. I feel like that you're putting too much pressure on me. I'm only 16 years old. Like, there's only so much a girl can take.
I feel like you're growing up a little too fast.
Well, you have to let me grow up, you know? That's how I mature. Maybe it's too fast, maybe it's too fast for everyone else, but you know, I'm going to grow up at my own pace and you have to let me. Whether you want to or not, I'm not going to be your little girl forever. It's not going to happen. No matter how much you try to keep me in the house and stuff like that, you need to let me do stuff on my own.
Okay, I'm gonna redirect this. You mentioned earlier that you were seeing these boys. Is there any particular reason why Bert and your mom are upset?
Because, I don't know, not really. I don't know. I guess it's because my stepdad won't let me see a native guy that I'm seeing, so he keeps me in the house all the time.
Is there any reason?
I don't know. I don't know why he doesn't like native people. Like, they didn't do anything to him, so I don't see the problem in it.
We've heard he's very bad news. Even though he's on the football team and everything, we've heard that there's a lot of...
Yeah, well, you don't know him and I do, so you can't judge him until you actually get to
That's
know
fair.
him.
So would you say then it's not because of him being native, but it's more because you've heard bad things about him?
Personally, for me, it's more that I want the best for my daughter. And if I've heard
Absolutely.
something wrong about someone, then I'm going to protect her. Birds, on the other hand, I believe it's more of a racial thing, but again, I can't speak, for instance, he's not here, but
Absolutely.
I feel like for me more, it's I just want to protect my daughter. She's still 16. She's
Overprotective.
there's no such
And that's
thing
what
as a mother
pushes me
being
away.
overprotective.
Actually, there is.
Is there?
If you are a helicopter parent, it could cause your child to be anxious, but
Yeah, I'm already anxious enough. You know that I have anxiety disorder. So it brings up my anxiety even more. Like, I feel like I'm in this little room, like this little room right here. I feel like I'm trapped in it. Like, I can't get out the door. Like, it's like, what else do I have to do other than sneak out without you guys knowing?
Probably conclude it soon. It's been a bit, so we can just add a conclusion.
so hopefully next week, providing you guys choose to come back, and I hope you do, Bert will show up and we can have more of a discussion, but for now I'm going to end this. Okay?
Great. Thank you. That went well.
Hopefully.
That was just all improv.